Baby, it's a lot of y'all. How y'all doing? I'm Nicola, and this is Spirituality 101. This is week one. So, before we get started, I do have a list of supplies that you will need for this class. That list is located in my Amazon Marketplace. You guys can follow the link in the description, it will lead you there. Follow the categories until you see Spirituality 101. Now, you can purchase those items directly from there, or you can just take note of what is needed and purchase them at your own discretion. In week one, you won't need any supplies. The only thing you'll need is possibly pen and paper, and that's for you to take the notes that you need to take. Okay? So I had a lot of people ask, like, how do you enroll? You're enrolled if you're fucking watching. Okay, this is a free class. I'm here to guide you through this next journey of ascension for the collective. And if you're willing and you're ready, let's get started. So, week one is all about getting to know you and not you from the perspective of those around you. Because, as you know, most people present themselves differently for different people, meaning who you are in front of your parents and who you are in front of your man. You know that, I know that, everybody know that. So, we're not trying to get to know that person, we're trying to get to know who you are at your core. Like, we're trying to get to know you, not who you present yourself to be. And before you get all this is a personal assignment. This is not something that you'll present to the world unless you choose to. Like, I'm not, what you do with this once you're done is your business. But as a part of my class, you do not have to present this to anyone. This is for you. So, one thing I've learned on this journey, to become who you're meant to be, you need to know who you are. If you don't know who you are, you have no basis of actually becoming in tune with yourself. Literally, from birth, you've been sculpted and molded to become who society or who your family, friends, and associates have wanted you to be. We are going to break that mold. So, before we get started on the actual lessons and assignment, one standing homework assignment that you have for this week is to take 5 minutes out of your day and sit in silence. I don't care where you do it. I don't care if you go sit in your car. I don't care if you go sit in your bathroom. I don't care if you lay down in your bed and put some earphones on. No music. Sit in silence for 5 minutes every day. Set an alarm so that you don't forget and sit there for the full 5 minutes. It's going to feel like a long time. It's not a long time. It's just because you're having to sit the fuck down. Now, what I want you to do this week is send a message to your inner child. Whether you write it in letter form, you put it on video, do a voice note, whatever, however you need to get it out, I want you to send a message to your inner child. And in that message, I want you to apologize. I want you to apologize to your inner child. Whatever you feel like your inner child needs to hear an apology for, I want you to give that child that apology. For a lot of you guys that are like, well, where do I start? What is it that you want to tell your inner child? What is it that you want your inner child to hear? Like, not as an adult what you want to hear, but from a child's perspective. And I know you remember what it was like being a child, because this is your life. What is it that you want to tell that child? Now, the next step in this assignment, I want you to pick one song that represents what you feel like your childhood was. One. And I want you to take that song and I want you to listen to it. And then I want you to write or do a video or do a voice message on how that song made you feel in relation to your childhood. Now, this next step, this might be a tough one for some of you guys. I want you to take your inner child and look at your inner child from the perspective of you being that child's parent. Now I want you to apologize to that child. Once you have done that assignment, I want you to take these two letters, these two videos, these two voice message, however you relate the message. And I want you to see the difference in between the two. If they're the same, they're the same. But more than likely, there's a big difference in what the apologies are for. Now, once you're done with that, I want you to destroy the letters. I want you to burn them. If you have put it on video or you've put it on, voice recording, I want you to get rid of it. And once you let it go, release those emotions along with it and don't look back. Now, for the remainder of the week, I still want you to take 5 minutes out of your day and sit in silence. By Wednesday, your homework assignment is to have a brand new letter written to your inner child. And in that letter, I want you to tell me everything that you're grateful for, that you've learned from your inner child and from experiencing the release of the trauma associated with your inner child. And that letter is what I want you to send me. You guys can send it to my inbox or you can send it to my email. My email is also in the description, but I would definitely want to see the letters that you write after you've healed and processed the hurt and mourned the release of those emotions. And then be ready for Wednesday, because in your discussion board Wednesday, you will discuss who you are. For one, I want you to introduce yourself, and then I want you to give me one dream you had as a child and one thing that you've accomplished in your life to fulfill that dream as an adult. And that is all. So I'll see you guys Wednesday.